very much, everybody. My name is Tom Kaplan. I work with Keller Williams Realty. I'm not going to spend 5 minutes telling you that I help people buy and sell houses, yet that's what I do. Russ, can you wave your hand? This is Russ. He's a Bold coach. He's also a real estate agent, but Bold is business objective, life by design. And I took a class with him, and then I also took a class that he taught, and it was really big. Mr. McCutcheon, if you could stand up, please. This is Mr. McCutcheon. I call him Mr. McCutcheon because I met him at the high school. When I was in high school, he was the opposing coach at Westlake High School. We'll forgive him for that. Thank you for being here. So, all these people are up here, with their hands in the air saying, why? I was in this class. It's a little rough for me, so I apologize if I tear up. I was in this class with Russ, and he was talking about you having a big why. And I went up to him during a break, and I said, you know what, Russ? I don't want to sound like a jerk, but man, I just don't get it. Let's just talk about that after break. Good idea. Maybe not. So after break, I stood up in front of 44 of my closest friends, so a few less than I have here now. Thank you for being here. And we drilled down. And rather than talking about everything, he talked about, well, you said you like to give. And I said, I have. He goes, well, yeah, when you go get gas, you pay for somebody's candy bar. Or when you're going through the drive-thru, you'll pay for the people behind you. I can do that, don't I? And so I thought, that's a pretty good example. And so just to get to the end of that story, he said, what about a scholarship? What about a big scholarship? What about a $40,000 scholarship? I said, whoa. Just like you said, that's really big. Well, after you talk about all this stuff, then you have to have follow-up, or you get to have follow-up. And so I met with Mr. McCutcheon at the Georgetown High School. We spoke for a while. When I was sitting down with him, I said, hey, you know what? This is probably a bigger deal than I realized. And I didn't know it was going to be revealed that quickly, but as we were speaking, we talked about how you set up a scholarship, and that was fantastic. Then we started talking about teachers, and he said, do you know that there are teachers that don't have Christmas? Do you know there are teachers that get loans for $1,000 from credit unions so they can set their classrooms up to their liking? What if you had a scholarship for them? Whoa. Item number 2. So, I think I'm supposed to be hitting enter on some of this. I don't even know what's on there anymore. Oh, so we've already talked about my big why. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'd love to have you help me help others. My intention is to set up a scholarship initially at Georgetown High School. Ultimately, it's going to be $40,000 for an individual person. We'll see where I can get there. My goal for this year, when you think big, when your why is big enough, the how shows up. So I have a goal of 100 transactions next year, and that makes me nervous to say, because that's a lot. I did 25 this year. So,
you're award winning.
Oh, that's right. I got the silver, I'm going for the gold. So, when the why is big enough, the how shows up. And so I'm looking forward to doing that, and I need your help. So if you've ever been involved with setting up scholarships, if you've had an interest in doing that, I spoke with, my mind went blank. That was not intentional, that helped me. Stephanie Blank. Thank you very much. I'll be here for another 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I spoke with Stephanie Blank about this, and she said, you know what, that's a really big deal. And I actually was meeting with one of my accountability partners at his house, and he told me how credit union in Austin, as soon as the new teacher starts, gets $1,000 credit, so they can pay that over the year instead of trying to come up with that at one time. So let's get together and help them make the community better. There are other stories that Mr. McCutcheon relayed to me about students that don't have a home, and how they make it through, how they sofa surf, and how they, like one student, I won't get too specific, will Well, where's your dad? Oh, well, I don't know. Where's your mom? I don't know. Well, where do you stay? Well, I stay with my grandparents when they're in the area. This is big. We've got a big opportunity here. We've got a responsibility here. Let's lighten the mood after this. So thank you so much. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To all of you, and to all, good night.
All right, excited with mortgage rates and property appraisal.